Life at Degrassi is never boring. This school has more go-there moments than you could count. Until now. From Paige's sweet revenge at prom to Spinner's out-of-control antics to Craig's near-death experience with a speeding train.
Get off the track!
You're about to witness the moments so scary, sexy, or just plain scandalous that they totally go there.
I'm pregnant.
And they could only happen at Degrassi. These are Degrassi's 40 most go-thereest moments. Spinner and Paige were the perfect couple for years. But in 24 measly hours, Spinner threw it all away in a relationship-ending go-there moment. It all started with Spinner knocking on Nanny.
There's a little something going on between Spinner and Nanny while Spinner's still going out with Paige.
When Nanny's jealous ex took a jab at Spinner,
there's so much to be jealous about, Spin.
Spinner got physical.
You're crazy, man.
Ooh, nice comeback, genius.
It was great slapping Jake. I'd like to do it again someday.
Spinner bitch-slapped his way into a public throwdown at Paige's job.
Spinner and Craig, who were always best friends, suddenly are just going head-to-head over a girl that there shouldn't have been anything going on with anyway.
I wish that my boyfriend in real life would fight over me with another guy. It would just make me feel like a princess.
In the end, Paige was fired for Spinner's moronic behavior.
You're fired.
And the whole thing was over another girl. Ouch.
I would hate to be Paige in that situation where your boyfriend's fighting over another girl. That just kind of sucks.
I'm sorry about last night.
Spinner dumped.
Why are you so hung up on this?
Because last night, you weren't fighting over me.
Paige.
Spin. I've had enough of you.
Degrassi's 40th most go-thereest moment, Spinner's idiotic antics that bought him a breakup. Ashley had the perfect dad. He was confident, successful, and he even got along great with his ex.
Your dad's hot, in an old man sort of way. I can't believe your mom ever let him go.
But this is Degrassi, so you know somebody was going to go there.
Hey, Ash, need a ride home after school?
I mean, when someone close to you is withholding a secret, I think that it's always going to be hard to deal with.
Ashley's dad's secret was about to turn her life upside down.
He hasn't found some other woman, has he? He's not getting married?
No.
Well, then what? Is he gay? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Mom, I was joking.
It's not a joke. Your dad is gay.
It's one thing if it's your friend, but when it's your actual dad, I mean, what does that mean for you? You know, and it actually, a lot of those reactions that happen are real reactions, because you're like, well, does that mean I'm gay?
Just when Ashley felt stabbed in the back, Paige unintentionally twisted the knife.
Have you ever wondered if maybe your dad's gay? Is this supposed to be a joke? No, I'm not. Just better mind your own business for once, Paige.
Paige is like trying to be helpful in her own Paige way, and Ashley's like just going through something that she can't explain.
Her dad's explanation only made things worse.
My partner is a great guy.
Christopher, the guy you said was your friend from work. Dad, we had him over for dinner in our house.
Honey?
He left us for him.
Back at school, Terry gave Ashley a lesson in forgiveness.
My dad is cut out of my life. For good. Come on. You have no idea what I'm going through. My mom died, Ash. She's never coming back. But you have your dad back.
Number 39, Ashley's dad comes out. Paige had big plans for life after high school, but they went up in smoke when she toked away her future. It all started when Paige's boyfriend dumped her and then gave her an illicit consolation prize.
You're dumping me and giving me drugs?
Paige got the joint from Mr. Oleander, the teacher's assistant, who she was kind of having a secret affair with.
Paige tried to dump the dope on her friend Alex.
Take it. It's a present.
You're pulling out a joint?
On the front steps of Degrassi.
Alex kind of convinces her to smoke it and just loosen up and be free.
It does suck, not dumping you. Alex and Paige chose the worst possible day to smoke up.
It happens to be on the day of Paige's university fair.
When freshly baked Paige tried to impress an admissions official from her dream school, she was toast.
Why do you want to pursue a career in business?
I have absolutely no idea. And I am so high.
It was such a stupid choice that she made. Even though it seems like not a big deal, it is, and the smallest things have consequences.
Number 38. Paige blows her chances at her favorite school. That'll learn ya. Ellie and Manny both wanted Craig. It was your classic Degrassi love triangle.
90% of my issues in life, girls, girls, girls. So true. This year, I'm a monk. Just school and the band. No distractions, no drama.
Good. Well, then good thing you put the cutest girl in school on drums. Craig is confused about who he wants to be with. Ellie is one of his best friends. Manny is like this girl that keeps on coming back in his life.
It's a bit of Betty and Veronica, a little bit Manny and Ellie, who do you go for?
I didn't want to interrupt. Are you sure you guys don't want any privacy?
No needs privacy. We're all friends here, right?
Right. Friend City.
You know, Manny's like the heart, Ellie's the brain, but they're both really cute.
When Craig and Ellie's band scored a wedding gig, Manny showed up for an impromptu performance.
He invites Manny up on stage to dance with him, and Ellie throws a drumstick at her head.
Listen to me, it's so easy. Get together.
Did you just throw a drumstick at my head?
You could feel it through all that hairspray. Amazing. I mean, who wouldn't want to throw something at Cassie's head, right?
She had lots of hairspray on, though, so I think it was like good padding for her head. What do I do?
Oh, well, I'm actually too busy enjoying not being you.
Craig is so upset. It's in public, it's in front of people, and it's girls being mean biatches.
Damn you, Craig.
Ellie, you group together. You've seen me down in the gutter. Lower than low, lower than I want anyone else to see me. That's why you're my friend. My really good friend.
So glad I can be there for you. Craig's decision was to stick with Manny, which sucks.
Number 37. Manny takes a rim shot to the cranium, but it was worth it in the end. No one ever accused Paige Michaelchuk of being the sweetest girl at Degrassi. But when it comes to Manny Santos, Mean Girl Paige will always go there. It all started with a prom dress faux pas.
Guess I have great taste. There's always been kind of a rivalry between Manny and Paige, which has been sort of fun for Cassie and I to play with.
The day before prom, things really heated up at cheerleader practice when Manny deviously set Paige up to break her leg.
Manny's the mascot. Consider my foot down. Nobody deserves to get a broken leg. Like, that's really violent and wrong.
Not even a broken leg could keep Paige from the prom.
Half left on painkillers, I arrived with a date who doesn't like girls on the special bus. I think that was probably my favorite line in all of Degrassi history.
Are you finished?
No, my armpits hurt.
Manny assumed Paige would be a no-show, so she wore the dress.
You're indestructible. I'm really glad you're here because...
What are you wearing?
All right, right now, for the fateful moment.
When Manny was voted prom queen, it drove Paige to the brink.
Queen Nanny Santos.
Number 36 on the Go There's list. The ripped dress was just the icing on a super sucky cake. This was a prom to remember. There's a part of Emma Nelson that's always been missing.
Friend of your mom's?
No. He got my mom pregnant and then took off.
That's your dad?
Shane McKay. But I only met him once. When I was 3. I think it's sort of been a huge part of who she is, this not knowing and never having had, like, that male figure, that father figure there for her.
Emma needed to find some answers, and her dad.
Found it. Shane McKay, 1405 Shaw Avenue. Stouffville?
Emma was shocked to discover that 1405 Shaw Avenue wasn't her dad's house, but a hospital.
I'm looking for Shane McKay.
I'm Shane McKay.
What she discovered was that he was, in fact, brain damaged and that her memories of him weren't right at all. She thought he was a doctor, and it turned out he was a patient. I'm Emma.
No, but Emma's just little. You're Emma.
When Emma returned home, she ripped into her mom for abandoning Shane all those years ago.
Shane? You found Shane right where you left him, in that prison in Stouffville. How could you?
I didn't put him there. His parents did.
And you didn't stop them?
I was 16!
50% of who she is turned out to be something totally different from what she thought.
Snake filled in the gaps in Shane's tragic history.
When Spike got pregnant, Shane wanted to be involved, but his family wouldn't let him. One night he took acid and he jumped off a bridge or fell, who knows.
When Shane escaped the hospital for a surprise visit to Emma's house, things got scary.
Shane.
Miss me?
He decides he wants to really be a part of that family.
Shane trashed the house in a violent outburst, but Emma saved the day.
She's a liar!
She's my mom, and if you hurt her, I will never, ever speak to you again.
It's a bad situation, and someone needs to take control of it, and Emma does. She's a real hero.
Number 35, the shocking truth about Emma's dad. Nanny wanted to get herself a sweet slice of Craig.
There's a rave tonight. Sound slam.
But she needed a wing chick. Enter Emma.
I could have sworn I read someone's name on here.
Nanny and Emma at the rave, that was the most scandalous episode.
Manny made sure Emma looked great. But not as great as Manny, of course.
You look hot.
I can't wear this. Everyone is going to stare at me.
So you gotta do whatever it takes.
Everybody thinks Emma's the good girl.
Where are you going?
But she's the only one who sneaks out at night.
Explaining the Bootylicious makeover to my mom is so not worth it.
Fine by me.
Little known Degrassi fact, that window, Emma's window, is actually Hellmouth.
That window should be called, like, the slut window or something.
Once they got to the rave where Manny's dream guy was,
I'll go get us some water.
Manny insta-ditched Emma.
Hey!
Emma searched for Manny, but she was caught up with Craig.
It's so sexy, and he's just drawn to her. He gets it on with Manny on the dance floor.
When Emma got back to her bed, she was shocked to discover Manny and Craig beat her to it.
Emma! I'm sorry. I thought you wouldn't be back till late.
I gotta go.
Yeah, I think you'd better. You abandoned me at the rave so you could come here with Craig.
I'm sorry, okay?
Going to a friend's basement to hook up? Like, that's gross, man.
That was one of the most go-there-est moments.
I made the right choice, and it's something you should think about.
You want me to make a choice? Fine. I choose to stop hanging out with you.
You don't want to be friends.
Not with a stuck-up prude princess.
Good, because I don't want to be friends with the school slut.
She called me a slut. What a bitch.
Degrassi's 34th most go-thereist moment. Manny almost pulls a fast one, but Emma doesn't let it happen. What could possibly push Craig to stare down a speeding freight train?
Wait around, get off the tracks!
A home life that's even more terrifying.
That episode's about abuse. You know, what's it like for a teenager to be abused by your dad? What does it do to you?
I didn't know what the show was all about when I first came into it. I'd watched it before, but I didn't really know how intense it was going to be.
I worked my ass off for you.
What do I get in return? I get cleaners. I get lies. I get death.
This is not something really that he can relate to anyone else with, so it's probably difficult because he has no one to talk to about it. It's difficult for him because he loves his dad, but he also has this hate for him.
With his dad threatening his life,
Craig!
life kind of lost its importance.
Craig! Craig, get off the damn track, man!
Craig had just lost it on all fronts, and I saw this train coming and just decided to just be crazy because there was nothing going for him at the time. But he doesn't die. Sean saves his life.
Man, what's wrong with you?
Finally, Craig realized he could escape his violent father.
He hits you, doesn't he? Doesn't he?
Yeah. He does.
Number 33. Craig faces down his father. After being paralyzed by a gunshot wound, Jimmy was back at school, and his best friend Spinner was eager to help him. But something wasn't quite right.
There's certain things that a friend can do to you that can turn you off from ever talking to them again. And then there's what Spinner did.
When Jimmy vented his anger, Spinner felt he had to confess.
Do you wake up every morning thinking you can walk and then remembering that you will never, ever walk again?
Spinner loves Jimmy. Jimmy's everything to him. He idolizes the guy.
In the bathroom, after we dumped that stuff on Rick, me and Jay told him you were behind it.
And then he shot me. This was like, you got me shot. You took my dreams away.
The way that Aubrey played that was just like, you're dead to me. And just, that's it. It left nothing to the imagination.
He's the black sheep now. The entire school has ostracized him. None of his friends will speak to him.
Nobody wants to see you spin. You've done enough damage.
Exactly, and now I have to fix it.
Go fix it someplace else.
Number 32 on the Go Thereist list, Spinner's confession. Marco had the hot girlfriend, the right crew,
Marco!
and the b-ball skills.
There. Who's the man now?
But his life was far from perfect.
What are you looking at? What? You can't take your eyes off. Yeah, as if, buddy.
We had a storyline of Marco discovering he's gay.
Hey, Marcy, don't forget your femme care.
Shut up.
Hey, Marco.
Just quit it.
Marco couldn't deal with his real feelings, so he hid them, even from himself. But when Ellie wanted to get a little action from Marco, he just couldn't go there.
You don't think I'm attractive?
You're beautiful.
That's not what I mean. Do you think I'm hot? Do you like girls at all?
Oh, that's my favorite moment in all of Degrassi. He wants to kiss her so bad. He knows he's supposed to want to, but he can't, and it has this great line.
It's not fair to leave me hanging. Please. Please, would you tell me?
Ellie, I don't know. Ellie. I'm trying.
I'm trying. And it just, every time I see it, it just rips my heart out.
I'm just so confused.
They get along perfectly until the sexual stuff comes along. I thought it was just a great moment. It was just a moment of sheer honesty because they were both so exposed.
Number 31, Marco takes his first step out of the closet.